Let's make this clear. Subtraction doesn't exist. Well, it doesn't exist as a basic operation, because deep down, it's a special kind of addition. Today I'm going to explain this in detail. Let's get started. In integers, subtraction is not an independent operation. It's defined based on addition. In fact, a minus b is equal to a plus negative b. That is, subtracting a number is the same as adding its opposite. The opposite, or additive inverse, is the number that, when added to it, results in 0. For example, if we have a and add negative a to it, the result will be 0. So, the additive inverse of negative 3 will be positive 3. The additive inverse of positive 10 will be negative 10. And the additive inverse of 0 will be, well, 0. All right. I'm going to solve 3 exercises, so this becomes very clear to you. Pay attention, because there will be homework. Exercise number 1. We have 10 minus 7. We agreed that we can express this as a sum. But instead of writing 7, we're going to use the additive inverse of 7, which is negative 7. So the operation will be 10 plus negative 7, and 10 plus negative 7 is equal to 3. And this makes sense, right? Because it's like if I had a gain of 10, but then I add a loss of 7. So if I have a gain of 10, and then I add a loss of 7 to that, then I'll end up with a total gain of only 3, right? Let's do another one so it becomes much clearer for you. Now we have, for example, 9 minus negative 4. I want you to notice that here we have a minus and also a negative. I'm asking you not to think about that little rule that says minus times minus is plus. For now, try to get that out of your head a bit. Just think of this as a subtraction, right? And since it's a subtraction, we can actually think of it as an addition. But instead of writing minus 4, we're going to write the additive inverse of minus 4, which is 4. So the operation would actually be 9 plus because we turned it into an addition, plus what? The additive inverse of minus 4, which is 4, so it would simply be 9 plus 4, and 9 plus 4 is 13. That's it. Are you following me a little with that? Let's try another one. Now, for example, we have minus 6, minus 3. Again, we write minus 6. And instead of immediately putting the minus, we're going to put a plus, because we're going to think of it as an addition. And now we're going to write the additive inverse of 3, which is minus 3. So the operation becomes 6 plus minus 3, and 6 plus minus 3 equals minus 9. How could we interpret this last one? Well, for example, if we have a loss of 6, and then we add another loss of 3, then in total, I have a loss of 9. Do we agree with that? Perfect. So look, that's what the homework is going to be about. I'm going to give you about 4 exercises, I think. And what I want is for you not only to write the answer, but also to show it with that little procedure I showed you here, also on the board. Why do I need you to show it? It's so you get used to working with the numbers as well. These are the exercises you'll have to do for homework. Please solve them, and when you have the answer, put it down here in the comments. I'll be giving a heart to those who get it right. Well, that's all for today. If you liked this video, please subscribe to the channel and also give me a like. It really helps me a lot. See you next time. Take care and be good. Bye.